Hello and welcome. This is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi. We're on our second Rauhnacht on the 26th of December 2023, which respectively stands for February of 2024 in the new year. If you don't know what the Rauhnächte are, please go to the intro video. Yeah, that explains it all. I put it in a playlist so it can be easily found if you're interested. Now, the second Rauhnacht is standing all under the star of, this is interesting because I'm getting healing, obviously, with this, and they're pointing out the star here too. So the symbolism of the star may be really important to some of you, like very specific. Also being a star child and coming from the stars, coming from different star systems. They're given Orion and Sirius. So there could be a thing of, connecting with those star systems, with your origins, because again, the topic of the day is to become still, to have a look inward, okay? So, and there's the link down below for Patreon for those of you that are interested for after your reading, to go over there and to actually do the process and to release and let go and find out, what's good for this day and what's going to happen in February of 2024 for you, because your own involvement really matters and it can, set a lot in motion, I want to say. Okay. Besides coming still, again, that topic of starseed and connecting with your origins is popping up here strongly. We also had in Rauhnacht number 1, how spiritual presence, your guides were really present. So I'm curious to see what advice, what can help you on this second day. This one, no, is coming up for you here. So let's have a look. Angels, they're pointing out the angels too. So maybe you do have a special connection to the angels. Rainbow energy is popping up again. That's interesting. This one, no. This one, yes. Okay, here we go. But we had that. This one. Hang on. We had this in number 1. Oh, leave them out. Okay. Oh, wow. This is interesting because I put it away. And we had labradorite on the first Rauhnacht, the Let It Rain. It's different crystals, right? Yes. Okay, awesome. Okay, sorry. So what we're going to do, I didn't know this before, is apparently we're going to lay it out. 6 cards here and then 6 cards there, and they're going to stay out because the energy matters is what they're telling me. So this one, yes. Wow, this is amazing. I love this. Last year they were different. We worked with the tarot cards and with self-made oracle animal cards. This year is different. I also can feel, my own involvement in this, like how I evolved from last year to this year. And this is your check-in point to do the same, to check in with yourself. The Pearl, Alchemy, the reward at the end, from grit to grace. This is amazing because it feels like a womb space has just opened up. Look at this pretty, pretty card. And how long it takes a pearl to form within an oyster or whatever the animal is that produces pearls. I think it's an oyster. And how that's evolving. So the topic of evolving, like to reflect on that, to go within here, my sweethearts, and to have a look like how beautiful you've become inside and out. How fitting. Okay, this is so gorgeous. And the alchemical process that needs to take place from lead to gold, or from a grain of sand until this beautiful pearl, to really see yourself in that light. And again, I'm getting that rainbowy energy, that, I don't know how you call that, perlmutt, that reflectiveness, that iridescent that a shell has. That's what I'm getting here too, and that a pearl has too, like a real one. And it just does take time. And the rose quartz wants to come in here for you. This is so interesting. Ooh, I love it. I love that you're getting, crystals for every day of your Rauhnächte. Let's have a look what the card actually says here. This is beautiful. And the waters, to really allow yourself to be carried throughout this day. And since this is standing for February of 2024, to let yourself be carried throughout that month, to really you know, set those times to be still and to be present. This is interesting. Okay. The Pearl, 112. Here we go. Alchemy, the reward at the end, from grit to grace. That's so funny that they brought me back to that all of this matters and that I should leave them out. So interesting. Okay. Pearls are one of the most precious treasures of this world and certainly of the sea. Okay, it's oysters. Yeah, I was right. Producing. Wow. With only one in roughly 10,000 oysters producing one. Hang on. The formation of a natural pearl is a rare occurrence. Oh my God. With only one in roughly 10,000 oysters producing one. And it can take anywhere from 6 months to several years. Now, this is really taking me back to the star seed kind of a situation, because yes, there are star seeds here on Earth, and there are quite a few, but in respective to the whole population as we are, as humanity, there aren't so many. It's a rare occurrence. And with that, I'm also getting awakening. So either you have had an awakening in the past already, or you can expect one in 2024. I highly recommend, because I'm being brought back and they're saying Cancer, although I have no idea anymore about what the Cancer reading was about. But there is a reading in the 2024 yearly readings that is talking about like huge awakening energies and huge transformative energies. So go ahead if you want to and check out the playlist on my channel of the yearly readings. There may be something that's resonating with you, okay? And if not immediately, maybe later throughout 2024 that can help you through the process. This card brings a precious message that something sacred is being created, and it's likely being created by you. I'm getting that warmer, purposeful energy with that. Yeah, and like I mentioned earlier, you have a huge say in this process to how it turns out, how quickly, how slow, how things are going for you. Like, that's important. Maybe you've been creating something in the physical, such as a child, yeah, womb space, a home, or bringing an idea to life. I love it. Yes. This feels so good. Or perhaps your pearl is more metaphorical than that, having dedicated yourself to alchemizing your hardships into healing, from grit into grace. Whatever it is, you're being acknowledged for your work, yes, and the deep roots required to truly rise. Clena was the Celtic goddess of beauty, love, and the ocean. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ay, ay, ay. I'm a bit under the weather. And it was believed she could be found in every ninth wave. That's interesting. It's said that people would whisper, excuse me, excuse me, their wishes, because we're burning wishes on the Raunacht too, and prayers into small pearl offerings placed within a shell and tied with seaweed, and then cast them into the sea on the ninth wave in the hope that the goddess would grant their prayer. I love this. Offer up your prayers to Clena for the alchemy to continue to happen. The jewel at the end is near. And your healing waters activations here are: I'm ready to receive the jewels of my life. I'm ready to alchemize my hardships into healing and my grit into grace. So a highly reflective month, I feel like, and a highly reflective day for you for the 26th of December here. And this is so pretty. I love this already, with all the sparkling and with that gorgeous watery energy. Amazing. What was I going to say? Yeah, the wishes, the burning the wishes, because you're doing 13 wishes for the Rauhnacht, and you're burning one on each Rauhnacht and the rest on the last. And so, on the last two more, and you're not just including yourself, which is interesting because I mentioned manifestation, not just for yourself, but also for the wider collective. And that's exactly what star seeds do. They're not just here for their own ascension, but also for the ascension of the planet, for the ascension of the others, you know. And so this is really quite beautiful. I love this for you, and we're going to leave it here. If you would like to follow us over to Patreon, the link is down below, so you can yourself do the work that you're invited to do on this very day, and to release and let go, and to, you know, become still and see what wants to come up, what wants to naturally arise within you. You're more than welcome. There's also a PDF included for you. It's $2. It's usually, you know, the support the channel thing, but it also includes the Rauhnächte. So either I'll see you over there or next time. And Merry Christmas to you, by the way, if you're celebrating on the 25th. Mwah! Bye!